Yo, why don't people make money with Amazon FBA?
They don't even start. They're scared.
Ah,
They don't know what to do.
there we go. So
don't.
in reality, is it actually easy to make money with Amazon FBA?
Yes.
And is this rented?
No.
Oh,
It's my dad.
here.
Come on.
Great. Let's get right into it. Wow.
How to take action with Amazon FBA.
Okay, well, what's the first step here, Sherlock?
Start.
Okay, how does one start?
Everyone-
Maybe taking a look in the description, right? But anyway.
That too. But everyone just looks at it, does their research, be like, all right, I'm gonna research this. I'm gonna figure out steps 1 through 100, what I need to do. And they're so worried about, oh, I don't know exactly what to do on step 20 yet. They don't do step 1 through 19. So they never get started until they feel like they know it perfect. And guess what? You're never gonna know it perfect, and it's gonna change. Things are always changing. That's what Amazon is, that's what entrepreneurship is, that's what everything is adapting to that change. So yes, you're learning, that's good, but you need to take action with it and actually get started. And so many people will be like, oh, I don't have the money, or I don't have the resources. And it's not about having the resources, it's about being resourceful.
Bingo,
have
dude,
the
you said it. You said it the
and
best.
One of them is the webinar we have, which is completely free, and it blow my mind why people wouldn't go to it, because that's originally how I started learning too, is all these YouTube videos and training and whatnot. And
we're going to be live, so it would be against your best interest to not come, because if we're doing this live, and you can literally type in your name to the chat box and we'll go ahead and reply to you. We will be there live, so it's not like it's pre-recorded or anything.
Yeah, the first
we're going to be there
3 weeks.
live. Yeah, the first
We're gonna
3
be
weeks.
all live.
Yep.
And on this training. And what
Yep.
days are they?
I don't really know.
You don't know?
No. So
I guess they got
here,
it in
hold
the description
this
to
for a
see.
sec. Hold this for a second. Put it on me. So I want to go ahead and just kind of fill everybody in on what Tanner said with the whole like 20 steps. Everyone, you know, follows this whole 20 steps. In reality, there's literally 4 steps to Amazon FBA, right? It's research, source, launch, and then you can repeat. Now there's other things that you can go ahead and do there, but that's the reality of it, right? So the first thing you go ahead and do is you do the product research. The second thing you do is you source the product. The third thing you do is go ahead and you set it up with your suppliers. And the fourth thing you can do, and again, I guess second and third are kind of, you know, collective, but we can break them into 2 because why not? And the fourth thing you do is launch the product. And then the fifth thing you do is go ahead and redo. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna flash something right on the screen over here. This is what you're gonna be learning during our live workshop. So here, give me the keys here. I'm gonna open up the mailbox this time. What's the number over here? Okay, 13. Oh!
Do we get some
All
mail?
right, speaking of, wow, look at this.
Isn't that funny?
Don't show your address.
Came in one day.
I thought that was okay. So, speaking of, we are here right now. Tanner, do you mind if I kind of just
Go ahead.
this right now? Cool. All right, so let's.
I think it's a book.
You ready for this? These stats are gonna blow you the frig away, because right now, last year there was around 114 or 117. Don't you know, quote me on this, because I don't know the exact one, if it was 114 or 117 fulfillment centers for Amazon in the United States alone.
You want to know how many customers they have?
Hold on, before we even get to that. 140 this year alone. So meaning that they are increasing, right? But here's the thing. Next year, they're projected to have around 170, and by 2020, they're projected to have 220 fulfillment centers in the US alone and almost 900 worldwide. And right now they have, I think, 500-600 worldwide fulfillment centers. So let me go ahead and just kind of talk about this really quickly. A lot of people don't start because they think of saturation, right? Let's just get right to the point. If it was saturated, right? Think about this. Think about this logically. There's more fulfillment centers that are opening up, right? Which means more customers. Where the heck is saturation in there? With more customers, that means more people need to sell products. And here's the thing, ready? Amazon themselves have well over 70 million credit cards on file. Actually, I think it's over 100 million credit cards on file now. So over 100 million credit cards on file, and over 70 million, or I think it might be 70 million credit cards on file, and like 100 something million Prime members. It's
over 300 million users as of 2017, not even 2018.
I know 33% of all of America has gone ahead and purchased or has their credit card on, has it on file with Amazon. And I think, again, all these stats are on the workshop that I found. I can't get them off the top of my head, but I know some crazy fact, like there's more Prime members than churchgoers every single year.
Yep, and you want to know what the funniest thing is before we switch topics about saturation? Is for something to be saturated, that means everything has to be full and taken. Well, how is everything full and taken and saturated when there's always new products, things are always changing? It's not like, oh, yep, 10 out of 10 spots are filled. You can't sell on Amazon anymore, it's too competitive. Well, why don't you start a different product? Why don't you research more and find something that is newer, that is trending, and rank for that before other people jump on it? So if you educate yourself, why are you worried about saturation? Let's say I educate myself. I now know Amazon, what I'm doing. Well, 97% of sellers have no clue what they're doing. They're gonna try a product or two and then just quit and be done with it. And most people don't even start that even make seller accounts to begin with. The majority of sales come from the people that know what they're doing and actually start. So it kind of blows my mind when people say it's saturated or it's too competitive, because that's like saying, okay, you can do Amazon this way and you can start these products. Once these products are taken, you're done. Well, are there not new products being started? Are there not ups and downs and trends of what you can start? Like how, it confuses me, it blows my mind, like I said.
So check this out. Tanner, should we show them I am?
Let's do it.
I mean, all right, just so you get the backstory, the first part of the story is I'm taking your water. Second
no, that's
part
mine.
of the story is that I am is created for Tanner and I, okay? There's a reason why we created.
What's I am?
You'll learn about it on the workshop.
I'm what?
I am.
I'm
gonna make a lot of money if I get this. That's what it's all about. All right, check this out. Come here.
Hold on, you're too fast.
Come here. Gotta put on the AP for this. Tanner has no idea what an AP is.
I don't, because I spend money
So
on
anyway, so before you show them anything, stop. I don't want you to show them the products because this is our stuff, okay? So this is, you'll see the products on the workshop, but I want Tanner, you to focus on the unit price, sell price, all that. So let's not get this part in there, only that part. Okay, so as a matter of fact, can we go right to here? Right to here, okay? So all the knobs and whatnot. I want to just start twisting and turning all these knobs. Profit, let's just say I wanted $15 profit. The ROI, you know, we can have like 51% ROI, you know, just all go. And then product feedback, sell price, we can choose the sell price as well. So I'm gonna just go down, we have keywords, we have shipping, we have response time, and I'm gonna click show results, right? Now you can go ahead and just go back, but take a look at this right up here. 3,159 products fit this particular criteria, and as a matter of fact, we have close to 20,000 products here. So I want you to take a look more than anything at the ROIs. Now you can sort by the profit, you can sort from high to low. So again, $15 for every single unit sold of this. This is kind of what we're doing, and I made it so vague, and I'm sorry that I made it so vague because this is only for the people that come to the workshop. And Tanner and I both discussed this, that we don't want to share too much about this because we want to reward those people that actually go ahead and take action and want their lives changed. So what we're doing is we're using something, it's IM, income multiplier, to be honest with you. That's kind of what Tanner and I called it because
that's what it does.
Yeah, so I mean that was kind of, you know, funny. We're like, what should we name it? But this is our secret tool, and here's the thing, everybody has their own secret tools in their arsenal, right? You guys all know about Jungle Scout. Jungle Scout's like the 101 of Amazon. If you try to sell on Amazon, you have Jungle Scout. The problem is everybody else uses Jungle Scout. So you're getting the same data as everyone else. We're getting right to the ROI because at the end of the day, it's not really about going out there and, you know, yeah, competition is a factor, right? Competition is a really big factor. But at the end of the day, I like to look at ROIs because it's not about how much I'm actually selling revenue-wise, it's about how much I'm actually putting into my own pocket. Because if you're selling something for $30 and you're making $5, that percentage is so small. However, if you're selling something for $30 and you're getting $15 at the end of the day into your own pocket without having to go upstream against the current with all your other competition, you're swimming downstream, it just makes it so much easier for you. And again, I'd rather have 50% profit than 10% profit with doing half the work. So that's what IM was designed for. And now you're probably like, well, Dan, why would you even go out there and put all these products together that are, you know, populating right here? I'm trying to word this without giving away too much. The whole reason being is because whenever we want to keep launching, this is why Tanner and I do this, we keep on launching. We just go right over here and we find what category we want to sell in. There are, like you just saw, 3,159 products that fit the criteria that I sorted. However, try to launch one of these every single day. You'd probably be a billionaire, but it requires effort, it requires work. And everybody always says, and I'll turn it right back to you in just a second. I have a lot to cover. My mind's going faster than my words right now. So, a lot of people ask budget, okay? and this is one thing that I'm gonna tell everybody on the workshop. $1,500 max. Max for your first inventory order. Here's the thing. Tanner can cut a $50,000 check tonight to order a bunch of inventory. I can cut a $70,000 check tonight to order a bunch of inventory and send it to Amazon, right? But here's the thing, why would you do that? Why would we do that? It doesn't make sense. The max we would ever go ahead and spend is $1,500. And as should you. You can get started for even lower. Some of these, the MOQs, the minimum orders, is like, maybe 200-300 units at $2-3 each. So if you do that math, let's just say $3 a unit for 300, that's $900. And then you can get started right away, sell that, use the profit to reinvest, or use the profit to fund whatever you want to fund in your lifestyle. So I just want to cut it off right there. I've been talking a lot. Hope that gets it. I'm going to put it back to you.
Yeah. Pretty much just want to end this, guys, by saying, start. So many people worried about what will happen, will I fail, what will my friends think, what will my family think, will I be able to quit my job, oh, I don't have this much money. In reality, let's say you're starting with $1,000. That's why I always say 1,000 is comfortable. You start with $1,000. Let's say everything goes wrong, you totally screw up and you lose it. Well, guess what? That's only $1,000. It might seem a lot to you now, but in the grand scheme of your life and how you can make that back, most people could go work a job and make that back in a month if they really wanted to. So a month of work to go and get started and take that risk to change your life forever. Are you willing to risk $1,000 and try this and learn this and get started in order to possibly make millions and usually worst case tens or hundreds of thousands? You tell me if it's worth taking action. What do you think, Dan?
I feel like I'm talking a lot about the webinar right now, but make sure you register for that webinar. Here's the thing that I'm gonna make very, very apparent, and this is where a lot of people go wrong, is that everybody tries to go, like right out the gate when they list their product, go from like 0 to 100 sales a day. What people don't realize, and I mapped out the numbers, and I hope people can actually see this. One of the videos that I put on my channel, I talked about the Tesla, right? Mm-hmm. So I wanted a Tesla Model X, and I did product research based on the fact that I know how much the monthly payment is, so I want to make that profit to achieve that monthly payment. And I realized that hitting 5 sales a day on, again, you're gonna learn this on the webinar as well, hitting 5 sales a day for certain products, 5 sales a day, okay? And in my opinion, 5 sales a day is not great. Okay, it's not good, but hitting 5 sales a day would allow me to achieve that $1,600 profit every single month for a particular product. So that's kind of, people think, oh, I have to make hundreds of sales every single week, thousands of sales every single month. You don't, you absolutely don't, and that's the biggest misconception. So, Tanner, I want to end it off right here. Well, you end it off. This is on your channel here, you handle this.
I don't do videos. We're just gonna end by saying, start.
And don't forget to register for the workshop in the description down below.